We all want to have a space adventure and want to see the wonders of Mother Nature. Unfortunately, it is impossible for most of us. But thanks to cinema, we can feel this rush even it is coming from the screen. Hollywood has no shortage of space adventure films. Some of them are good and some of them are really good. That's why our today's picks are the top 5 space adventure films ever made. Welcome to the Film Gossips and let's start this show. At number 5, we have Gravity. Alfonso Cuarón shocked the world when he released this space thriller film. Everyone was surprised at how beautifully Alfonso has described a common disaster in a film. Released in 2013, Gravity is directed and written by Mexican director Alfonso Cuarón. It narrates the events that happened in outer space during a mission. The team of astronauts and engineers is hit by space debris flying at a very high speed. As a result, everyone is dead except Dr. Ryan. She is left all alone and has to survive to reach the Earth. It stars Sandra Bullock as Dr. Ryan, the leading character of this space thriller film. George Clooney and Ed Harris are cast in supporting roles. Gravity becomes a major success at the time of its release. While running in theaters, it grossed over $723.2 million against a budget of $80 million. Critics praised the VFX, editing, and acting of Sandra Bullock. She won an Oscar in the category of Best Actress. It received 10 Oscar nominations and won 7.
Unstrap. Look, we need to get the hell out of here.
I can't breathe. What do I do? Anybody, please copy.
At number 4, we got The Martian. Ridley Scott has a special love for space and extraterrestrial life. That's why most of his films revolve around the same idea. Whether it's Alien or this film, you can see how much the director adores outer space. The Martian was released in 2015 and it is based on a novel of the same name. It follows a team of scientists on the planet Mars conducting their research. Their mission is scrubbed due to a dust storm and the crew evacuates in their shuttle. But astronaut Mark Watney is left behind during the storm and presumed dead by the crew. Left all alone on Mars, Mark has to stay alive using all resources available at his disposal. It features Matt Damon and Mark Watney, and other cast includes Jeff Daniels, Sean Bean, and Jessica Chastain. It received an overwhelming response from all over the world for its direction, visuals, and screenplay. Matt Damon received praise for his acting and was nominated for several awards, including an Oscar. It earned more than $630 million against a budget of $108 million.
I guarantee you that at some point, everything's gonna go south on you.
Ready?
This will come as quite a shock to my crewmates. And to NASA.
He's 50 million miles away from home. He's totally alone. What the hell is he thinking right now?
At number 3, we got Apollo 13. Apollo 13 is remembered as one of the darkest events in the history of moon landing. There are many films and series which dramatize the events of this accident. But Ron Howard excels in this particular endeavor by directing this space disaster film. Released in 1995, this film is based on the true story of the Apollo 13 disaster. It narrates the events with all details of the actual event. It shows the journey of the 3 astronauts on their way to the lunar surface. But during their journey, an oxygen tank explodes and the mission is aborted. Tom Hanks, Kevin Bacon, and Bill Paxton played the lead roles. Ron Howard, the director of this film, went to great lengths to bring authenticity to this movie. As a result, the film received critical acclaim from critics and the scientific community for its realism. Made with a production budget of $52 million, it grossed over $355 million at the box office. The film received 9 Academy Award nominations but won 2 for Best Editing and Best Sound.
Great British explorer George Mallory, who was to die on Mount Everest, was asked why did he want to climb it.
3 hours of boredom followed by 7 seconds of sheer terror. Houston, we have a problem.
This is Odyssey. Signing off.
At number 2, we got 2001 A Space Odyssey. Whenever there is any list about space adventure movies, Space Odyssey will always be included in that list. It was written and directed by the legendary filmmaker Stanley Kubrick. Its plot is based on an expedition to the lunar surface, where an alien monolith has appeared. It stars Keir Dullea, Gary Lockwood, and William Sylvester in the lead roles. It is one of the greatest films and ranked continuously by critics as an evolutionary film that shaped cinema. It was widely recognized for its visual effects and accuracy of a space adventure. Stanley didn't use any conventional means to develop this film. Instead, he invented new techniques to portray a space journey. It was released in 1968, but it was way ahead of its time.
Dave, do you mind if I ask you a personal question?
No, not at all. How do you mean?
Rumors about something being dug up on the moon. I never gave these stories much credence, but particularly in view of some of the other things that have happened,
Open the pod bay doors, Hal.
I'm afraid I can't do that. This conversation can serve no purpose anymore. Goodbye.
At number 1, we got Interstellar. The number 1 pick for today's list is Interstellar. The film is the most accurate film ever made on a space journey. Directed by Christopher Nolan, it was released in 2014. Starring Matthew McConaughey and Anne Hathaway in the lead roles, the film excels in almost every aspect, set in a dystopian future where mankind is facing extinction due to climate. A group of astronauts is set on a journey to find a new home for mankind. It explains explicitly the scientific term and astronomical physics used in the storyline. Christopher Nolan even hired a Nobel Prize winner physicist for a consultation. After its release, it became a major critical and commercial success. The scientific community and NASA physicists wrote scientific papers on its validity. Without any hesitation, it is the greatest film ever made on the space adventure.
A little late, Coop.
Yeah, we had a flag.
It's an Indian surveillance drone. Solar cells power an entire farm.
You're a well-educated man, Coop, and a trained pilot.
And an engineer.
We must confront the reality that nothing in our solar system can help us. We must reach far beyond our own lifespans.
Murph, I love you. Forever.
We hope you like this video, subscribe to our channel The Film Gossips and hit the bell icon to receive notifications.